Hello, hello. Today I wanted to come on and talk all around identity. So, what's that thing that makes you feel like you? And this has been something I've been sitting with for quite a while. Well, over the years, the first time I ever went to counseling when I was like 19, I think. That question was asked to me, what's your identity? And it's been playing on my mind ever since. And I thought I got it when I was the spiritual yoga teacher, Qigong teacher, holistic therapist. I was like, yeah, this is me. I love doing that as my career. I love going out in nature. I love water. I'm like a spiritual mystic, nature lover, tree hugger, barefooter. And that was my identity, and I loved it. I loved who I was. I felt very open-hearted, very free. But then um, things happened. Stuff got put on me. And I dampened that down. I dampened who I was down. I dampened my identity. And then I was left with like, who am I? I'm now a wife, not doing the things that, I used to love and lit me up. I'm now becoming a mum. And then I like threw myself into motherhood and all things parenting, which I really enjoyed because I love learning and growing but then I lost who I was because I didn't keep a balance. And the idea of I was trying to grasp my old identity while still having all these new things happening. So when I let go, I realized the environment I was in was not conducive to who I am. I realized that I do enjoy being a mum, but I also really enjoy solitude and doing my practices like yoga and breath work and meditation and working my body and all of those things. I enjoy going out in nature and I love going in nature with my children, but I also like going in nature by myself. Um, when I pieced all these bits together, I realized that your identity isn't just one thing. Who you are, what makes up your identity is all of these nuances of your likes, your dislikes, your trauma responses, your environments, what builds you up, what dampens you down. You know, identity can shift as well. So when we're so attached to one thing and we suddenly don't have that thing anymore, then it's like, who am I? I've lost who I am. I've lost my identity. But you haven't lost your identity. Your identity is you. What's the building blocks of who you are. But our brains really sometimes want to just cling on to that one thing. So I guess my question and my share today is really around like, what is your identity? Not mother and health coach, not yoga teacher, not wife, not, I don't know, carer, banker, like whatever it is, lawyer, friend, like all of those things are part of your identity, but they are not your sole identity. And what I feel we really need to get to as a human person, a human being, is if one of those things get taken away, say for instance, you retire, you change jobs, your kids leave the home, doesn't mean that you're not a mum anymore, but you're not a mum in the same way, your marriage breaks down, your relationships breaks down, like whatever it is. You want to get so instilled in who you are as a person, your identity, that if one of those things morph and change and shift and go, then you're not knocked off. You're not suddenly like, well, who am I? So maybe write a list. Like, what do you like? What helps you grow? What gets your mind going? What feels pleasurable to you? And also, who are you when there's no one else around? When it's just you, solitude. You've got nothing to do, there's nothing on your to-do list, there's nobody to think of, there's no pressures. It's just you and your body and your mind and your heart and your organs and who are you then? Yeah, I feel like our identity can really affect us when we're focused on it in just that one aspect or a couple of aspects. Whereas if somebody asked me now what my identity is, I would talk about all the things I enjoyed. My identity is a nature lover who loves solitude, putting her feet on the ground. I'm a present mum. I enjoy those cuddles. I enjoy those connections. Um, I really, my identity is somebody who loves to grow and better herself and become aware and conscious of triggers and old patterns being played out and changing that. And yeah, like I think it would be a very long, probably a book. So I hope this has some sort of magic and gold and value for you to take away with. Um, but just to really rewrite what you feel your identity is. Blessings. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'm sending you love.